Hi, you're live with Virus at Portobello Road, West London. On a breezy, cloudy Friday tea time. And today's edition is called Hold Tight, Spring is Coming. And it features a micro-local history, 3 poems for your delectation, and of course, walkabout. So, Portobello Road is a street in North Kensington, the Notting Hill district of the Royal Borough of Kensington Chelsea, I should say. That's in West London. It runs along the length of Notting Hill, south to north. How you doing, man? South to north, roughly parallel with Ladbroke Grove. And it's home to Portobello Market. Known for its antiques and second-hand clothes. And since 1996, the Portobello Film Festival. Okay. Now, prior to 1740, it was known as Green's Lane, a country path from Kensington Gravel Bits, which is now Notting Hill, by the way, Notting Hill Gate, up to Kensal Green, up in the north. In 1740, Portobello Farm was built. Portobello Farm in what is now the Goulburn Road. That area. The farm got its actual name from a famous victory in the Lost War of Jenkins' Ear. That's right, you heard me correctly, Jenkins' Ear. That was between Britain and Spain. Between 1739 and 1748, and it was fought out in the West Indies. You know what I mean? Rum, slaves, pirates, sugars, you know what I mean? Admiral Edward Vernon captured the Spanish-ruled town Portobello, hence the name Portobello. Okay, now back to Portobello Farm, the area that's in where Goulburn Road is. Actually, the farm covered the land that is now St Charles's Hospital, which you all know and love. Okay. How you doing, man? You alright? Okay. That farm was sold to an order of nuns in 1864, which is around the time the railways arrived. Okay. Portobello Road, up to 1850, was just like a country lane. Just gonna take a left, take a right, take a left again, and I go. It's just a country lane connecting Portobello Farm, you know, with Kensal Green to the north and Notting Hill or Kensal Gravel Bits to the left. To the south, I should say. It was open land. Hayfields, orchards. It kind of took shape after 1850. It lodged itself between the big new residential developments at Paddington and at Notting Hill. Local shops as well. And local markets. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Monsieur,
it's okay. I'll see you later, man. It's okay. Don't swear, man. It's nice. Have a nice day. Yeah.
Can you take my my face with you.
I didn't take your face. It's a pretty face, sir. It's a pretty face. I'll see you later, sir. Okay, it's a nice face, sir. So there we go. Sorry, mate. Okay, so what happened was that the shops and the wealthy residents, the working, they prospered by serving them. But the working class residents, they found work at domestic servants, as messengers and coachmen. So everybody got a little life, you know. Now in 1864, the Hammersmith and City line was completed, and then Ladbroke Grove station opened. That led to the northern end of Portobello Road being developed, and the last of the open fields disappeared. Right, so Portobello market draws thousands of tourists. Many of it's antiques, and many of it is local foods, second-hand clothes, fruit and veg, everyday living. It began in the mid-19th century. It was mainly selling fresh food. Antiques and wares then moved in the 1940s, 1950s, and gradually took over. The northern end of the market is under the A40 Westway Bridge and also the Hammersmith and City Line bridges. And that's where the second-hand clothes market and bric-a-brac market thrive, especially during the 1980s and 90s. It's also where Radio 1, BBC Radio 1 DJ Tim Westwood used to play there during the golden years of Carnival. Get me? Okay. So, the market was the location for the 1999 film Notting Hill. It also featured in 1971 musical Baked Knobs and Breadsticks, including a song called Portobello Road. There we have it. Okay. It's featured in Only Fools and Horses. Okay. And also, it's a regular feature on Mindo with Dennis Waterman, and also Bargain Hunt, where they get the antiques and sell them on for a profit down here. So, with no further ado, on to today's first poem. And that one's a tribute to marvelous Marvin Hagler. Will the real Eminem please stand up? Marvin Nathaniel Hagler reached May 1954, 23rd of May 1954, and spent his early years in Newark, New Jersey, in the US of A. You all right there? I'd like to see you in the US of A. How you doing, brother? You all right, mate? Yep, lovely, lovely. Mass riots that led to his family moving to Brockton, Massachusetts in 1967. Now, here's a bit that's real familiar. Hagler was bullied and sought boxing to protect himself on the road. Never knowing glory that would be so bold. Joined the gym. He had to lie about his age to get in. 4 years on, he won the amateur athletics title by destroying a US Marine. Hagler had to fight to get a fight. You alright there, Don? Everything cool, yeah? Alright, Hagler had to fight to get a fight. How you doing? You alright? Hagler had to fight to get a fight. Enough boxers took fright. Joe Fraser observed, "You're black, southpaw and good. Not going to be too easy in the hood." Joe Fraser set up his first fight. Hagler lost, but his performance was sound. In the rematch, he won in the 12th round. Fights followed. Hagler journey had begun, and he joined the gym of Bob Arum. Title time. Not at first, a dodgy draw cost him the title. But it was his next fight that proved vital. The new champ was an Englishman, Alan Minter, who famously said, yes, Dada, who famously said, no black man's gonna take my title. I remember it well on ITV when he turned him into Chappie. That's right, dog meat. The racist crowd, high, up on its feet. How you doing? You all right there? All right, babe. Up on its feet. Coins rained down like so much sleet. September the 27th, 1980. All this during a time in Britain when as black men, everyone did hate we. Yeah, no. Sorry, brother. I'll come and see you afterwards. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Love and glory.
Yeah.
Bless up yourselves. Right. Excuse me. They did hate me. New Crossfire, 1981. Brixton Riots, 1981. He stood up to racism and battered it down. To many British fatherless young black men, he wore the crown. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. His actions taught us to be men. Check him out! Boxing commentators refused to introduce him by his nickname, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Don't know why, just Brad Breed. So in 1982, he changed his name by official deed. Big him up. The golden age, all boxing fans. Okay, got a green light. How you doing? You okay, guys? How you doing? Okay. The golden age, all boxing fans are glad to have witnessed this age. Against Hagler, they were 4. Here they are. Roberto Duran, hands of stone. Most of his opponents just wanted to go home. He lasted the distance. But Hagler won unanimous after a steel performance. Hitman Hearns, for whom a heart does yearns. Tall and stringy, jabs are stingy. And that round from hell. 3 minutes frozen in time. Crystal exchanges, excitement sublime. Hearns was a hero and fought bravely. Sadly, Hagler knocked him out in round 3. The Beast Mugabe. 100% KO rate. That's over 26 fights, mate. The kind of man from Zulu Dawn. Gave Michael Caine a fright. Hagler stopped Mugabe in round 11. With the kind of treatment that would send lesser men to heaven. Then, Sugar Ray Leonard, all-American hero, the Black Captain America. He pulled off a plan that made me fall out with my best friend Dan. Leonard knew. How you doing, brother?
Yes, brother.
You're nice, though? Yes, brother. Leonard knew he had to distort the perception not only of Hagler, but the judges. Stealing rounds and brilliant late flashes. And he did. He did. Sugar was a magician. If Hagler did catch him, he would surely have needed a physician. Well, that's what I mean. Leonard won on a close split decision, and Hagler retired waiting for a rematch. And to this day, I never forgave Sugar Ray. Always a showman. And a family man. He was married twice. 5 children from his first wife. Second was from Italy, where he moved to Milan in 2000. Life was nice. Always a showman, yes, I said. He became an acting star. 4 films he made, not bad they are. Honours, due. Undisputed middleweight champion, 6 years and 7 months. 12 consecutive successful title defences. Win rate 93%, KO rate, knockout rate 84%. Fighter of the decade. 1980s from Ringers Illustrated. Fighter of the Year, 1982-93, Boxing Writers Association America. Fighter of the Year, 1983-95, Ring Magazine. Inducted into the International World and Halls of Fame, 1993, FISCT Hall of Fame, inducted 2016. But, most important, inducted into our arts. Taught us to stand up for ourselves. So, will a real Eminem please stand up? Thank you, thank you. On to poem 2. Now this one is called The Bird Who Forgot Its Song. 1, 2, 3. Stop me if I'm wrong. But on the news was a bird who forgot its song. Bear with me. It won't take long, but doesn't it strike you as wrong that a bird can forget its own song? I'm a trooper, can bleach all night long. But even the messiest night done when Onu aired that bird's song. Every morning at dawn, bang on time, people start to clear the scene of the crime. So why did it forget its chime? Come we investigate. Let's not procrastinate. Region Honey Eater it's called. Oz is from where it heralds. Black and gold. Song audacious and bold. It learns from its father. The song of ages. It copies him, mimics him until it sings its own pages. Due to modernisation and loss of habitat, the fathers are missing and the chain is broken. Just a clip on the news. But it's a sign. We are due what we are due. And nature shows us what is true. The fatherless among me and you, they forget too. As I said, it won't take long. Just had to mention the bird who forgot its song. Thank you very much, thank you. And today's third and final poem. How dark is your love? We see your eyes in the morning sun. Can feel that touch in the pouring rain. How dark is your love? 'Cause we living in a world of fools, holding us down. Yet we facilitate you. Not that you can see what's true. Funny how we always forgive you. How dark is your love? It's not a question for me. It's not a question for we, but for you. We know what country the human race did come true. And that lack of the sun's vitamin D led to a greater white skin propensity. And that one race is humanity. So, how dark is your love? Thank you very much. Well, as usual, it's been a bit of a long show, and here we are at the northern end of Portobello. I'm just going to take a minute to go around and thank you for your time. How deep is your love? And just remember that, as usual, it's time for walkabout. Yes, me I come soon, me I come back. So, as usual, when I was on, yes, let's come on right under here. Westwood used to play live off. He put Mrs. Elliott on up here. Let me tell you something now. Pure excitement. Also, let's come down here. Got to Acklam Centre, just up there under the bridge there, there. Acklam Centre. Just over there, up the bridge up there. Let me tell you something. Just some nights in there, romantic, dancing all night. Also, I used to come down there and see my man Shakespeare, the big man, who I'm gonna come and see soon. Let me tell you something. This is the area I used to come with my mum. Under the bridge, same way. Yo, how you doing, chaps? Everyone nice? You nice? You nice? You nice? You know who they are. We'll come back to you. Me, I'll come back. Me, I'll come back. Me, I'll come back. I like to come on there with mum and film. I like to come on with mum and sell second-hand goods and knickknacks. 1981 to 1984. This was our other patch. Was in Bell Street Market. So, as I said, I've been doing it since the 70s. I'll go and check Uncle Shakespeare. Come back. One love. All done. Virus. Out. Hope you enjoyed the show today. This is a great area. Well, after lockdown, come and see us. Take care now. Bye.